Hey guys, this is Vast Archangel. I'm coming at you with my first ever perfection in Halo 4. I'm just gonna start talking about the gameplay right off the bat. You see me pushing up, getting my sniper, and I'm a lot more confident this time, even though this was my first game of the day and turned out to be my only game of the day. But I was looking over just to see if they were gonna rush or snipe. I see they're not, and I'm just gonna push up with my teammates, bringing out my DMR because since this is my first game, I'm not so confident with the sniper right off the bat for the no scopes. Just gonna stay above the fight. The guy does have sword, and I can help my team out. I'm gonna help my team out more by being above the fight rather than getting in there and possibly giving up the sniper and just trying to melee the guy that has the sword. Watching the sniper, and I'm just pushing right up here. I just wanna see if I can grab their sniper, as the other team doesn't seem to be so coordinated right off the bat here, even though it is 4-4. You can see I'm not really up there trying to get a lot of snipes, and I'm just trying to hold my position. You see me lead my shot a little bit. I knew where he's gonna be, so I let my reticle there, and I let him kind of walk into it. I missed the first shot, but I was able to hit him with the second one. Using my radar, I see I got one guy behind me, and sadly there my teammate had to absorb the hit. I didn't realize that was a guy with the energy sword. I thought it was just a guy just gonna try to double pummel me. You see me just move over the sword there for a little bit. I was like looking at my team. I'm like, come on, man, come and grab it, but he's not. So, and I realized the reason he wasn't is because he was in a 1v1, and I'm able to come over there and pick the guy off. Even though it looks like these two guys were pushing up to save him anyways. Using my Promethean vision, I'm seeing I got two guys under. Using my radar for the guy bottom left who I couldn't see in my Promethean vision. I know I'm one shot, and I got three guys there, so I don't need to risk it. They're gonna be able to pick him up pretty easily. And I'm just coming around, checking them out, making sure they're all good, and just pushing up right back on the top. I see one guy bottom right, but he's pushing right up to where my three guys are, so I'm gonna try to leave him a little bit. And I see he's there's no one rushing, so I have time to come back and get him. Oh, it's a terrible miss. Almost got stuck there. And with my speed boost, I'm able to wrap around the back while the guy's not paying attention and pick up that nice double. There's no real weapons I can switch with my teammates here, and I'm more concentrated on the guys that are coming in, so I'm going to be stuck with the sniper and sword right now, which is not necessarily a great combo in a lot of situations. So I picked him up a little bit, and I'm just using my radar and Promethean vision, and I see him come around, and I'm able to pick him off. I wasn't going to rush, particularly because I had the power weapons, and I didn't want to give up this position. And now that I have the sniper, I know I need to be that my teammates are the majority of them are on the right, and I'm going to be holding the left as long as I can, watching my teammate up there, seeing if he gets into trouble. That's my first indicator that people are coming. I notice that he's not there anymore, and I'm like, okay, I guess he died. So I'm going to let my two or three guys rush up here, and since they're on the left, I'm going to be pushing up to the top. Saw him briefly, and looks like those two guys are taking care of him. Able to scope that guy out with my Promethean vision. I'm just going to let him drop since I do have the sniper and sword. I'm lucky enough to get in there right before I got taken, or he could have meleeed me out. See me just backing up, getting some space. Able to snipe that guy. He wasn't really paying attention. Notice I backed right up into a guy, so I'm just going to sprint around the corner. I see I got two, so I'm going to use the last of my sprint to get around the corner and let these guys chase a little bit. Maybe I could pick up a nice snipe. But I got three on me, and I didn't want to, and you don't want to get stuck in a situation where you're trying to do too much, too little. So I'm just going to back up. I know I'm better at a distance with the sniper than at close range, and my guys are actually able to come in and pick up some kills, and it's pretty good. And I look over, just got snipe drop. I'm not really wanting to pick it up here, so I'm going to try to see if one of my teammates come over. And as in the game, I was like, come on, guys, pick it up. And I was like, yes. Because I looked down at the guys, immediately on it, picking it up. And I'm just going to stick here around for 2 seconds, because this is where they seem to be primarily pushing up. And it's, what do you know, as soon as I turn around, we're all on the side of the map, and they're pushing from the other side of the map. Look at my drop. I get repaid, I guess, for karma. Again, a sniper drop. You see me pushing all the way up here just because they're not pushing down on our side, and I figure if I get up here, I can help my team out. Lucky enough, that guy jumped for some reason. If you jump, that is like the greatest thing for a sniper. If you use a jetpack, that's the greatest thing for a sniper, because your path is completely predictable. when you're jumping, you can rarely change the path that you were going when you're jumping. You can change it by a few feet over a large distance, but you are primarily going to be able to only go in the vertical and horizontal and a brief brief space. So I don't want to, I got my drop, but this guy's over here, and I'm just not wanting to waste the drop. So I get it in the back, and I already have my power weapons, and the game's going pretty well for my team, and I didn't think I was going to need a whole nother sniper. I think just see me just double sniping, 2 headshots on a hologram. I figure they should have given me some credit for it, but apparently not. Gonna watch over. I see I got 3 over here, and I'm able to come around and just pick up the guys that are straggling behind and push them up towards my 2 guys that are holding them pretty well. And as I see they kill the other guy, I am pushing back onto the left side because we have a 3 on our right, and no one's protecting our left side. And if you're letting them come on one side, they're gonna come around and they're gonna basically come at you from the side like you saw earlier. Pushing up top, trying to get overall map control and help my teammates out. I see one guy coming, and I just missed my last snipe. So I realize now I'm primarily a attacker right now with just the sword, and I'm primarily a close range person right now with just a sword. So I'm able to find a DMR and pick that up. One of the greatest weapons in the game, in my opinion, or BR, depending on your preference. I'm just jumping up, protecting my guy. These guys don't seem to be pushing up too hard, so I'm able to take that risk. And you see me just jumping around, kind of trying to get. When I'm jumping, you're noticing that I'm not jumping for no reason. I'm jumping and I'm looking, trying to basically almost look over certain obstacles to see if I can see a little head running around just beyond my radar. So then I'll be more aware and be able to pick these guys up. See me pushing back and always being aware. I use my Promethean for a second to see if I can see a guy through the rocks on the other side. Not, and I can look over and I see my guy's in trouble. So I'm just looking over, trying to pick up the kills that he wasn't able to get and finish him for him, trying to support him out. And now, since my guys are rushing, I can kind of support them if they get into some battles because I'm up here and I'm aware of what's going on. Looking at my one guy, he's far down. I noticed that they haven't been coming down the left in a while, so I'm kind of waiting for him a little bit. And I see one head, just kind of putting shots on these guys, 2 or 3 of them, make them push back a little bit. And I'm expecting them to come up the sniper or just go far right. And as I'm not paying attention, where's the 4th guy? He's coming all the way around the base, right around my guys, and is able to come up there. And one more second, I would have been killed. Luckily, I had the sword, and I was able to stick around for 2 seconds, and I tried to jump over his bullets and just sword him real quickly. And you see me run down to the left a little bit just to make sure I have my health recovered and that there's not another guy pushing up. So you're seeing how the importance of being conscious of what's going on around you and not taking anything really for granted here. And I'm just kind of pushing up to the right and making sure the sides are clear. And I know as I'm over here on the right, the first thing I'm thinking is they're all on the left. They're all pushing over on the left. I see my guys having some trouble jumping up there, so I'm trying to see if I can pick off the last headshot for him. And it's a no-go, so I'm just going to push right back up. Promethean vision is check, as you saw before. And I'm just taking back my sniper position. As I said, this is a really risky spot, but it really pays off in the game if you are able to keep it down. And with your Promethean vision, you can see what level and how these guys are coming at you. Leading the shots, making sure that I'm the one determining the shots. And you saw he only got 2 or 3 bullets on me, and that's I mean, when he was firing, I was behind the block, so he wouldn't be able to get his shots on me, and I was the one controlling the fight. Able to pick up a nice head case from across the map. Just watching out for my teammates a little bit, making sure they're okay. And from here, I love this spot because I'm able to control the map on their side as well. A limited range, but it definitely helps. And first time someone comes up, the game's complete, and that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.